It really does. I found that absolutely fascinating when I...
Master English before 2026 with our channel.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to 20 Minutes English Daily. I'm Anna, an art student living in the UK. And guess what? I just achieved an IELTS Band 9 with a 9.0 in speaking.
Wow, congratulations again, Anna. That's incredible. And hello, everyone. I'm Ben, an English professor at the University of Leeds, and your co-host here on 20 Minutes English Daily.
Thanks, Ben. I'm really excited about today's episode. But before we jump in, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, though a little sleepy. My cousin just got married, and my whole family had a big celebration last night. Lots of food, lots of laughter, and way too much dancing.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun. Congratulations to your cousin. Family events are always so heartwarming.
They really are. And speaking of family, that's exactly what today's topic is about. How to talk about your family and friends in English.
That's right. We'll help you sound natural and confident when introducing your family or describing your friends in everyday conversation.
So Anna, let's start simple. When someone asks, "Tell me about your family," how do you usually respond?
I usually say something like, "I come from a family of 4. It's a short and natural way to start. That means there are 4 people in my family. My parents, my younger brother, and me."
Nice and clear. You know, I think that's one of the first questions people ask when you meet someone new. Talking about your family is a great way to connect.
Yeah, totally. It feels friendly and people love learning about your background. But I remember when I first moved to the UK, I was a bit nervous when people asked about my family.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I wasn't sure how much to share. In some Asian cultures, we don't usually talk a lot about our personal life when we first meet someone, but here in the UK, it's common small talk.
Exactly. That's a great cultural difference to notice. In the UK or in the US, people often say things like, "Do you have any siblings?" or "Are you close to your family?" It's a friendly way to show interest.
Right. So when someone asks, "Do you have any brothers or sisters?" you can reply, "Yes, I have one younger brother," or "I have 2 older sisters."
Or if you're an only child, you can say, "I don't have any brothers or sisters. I'm an only child."
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes people add a little detail like, "I'm really close to my brother," or "My sister and I argue a lot, but we love each other."
That's so true. I think all siblings argue sometimes. It's part of family life.
Definitely. My brother and I used to fight over the TV remote all the time when we were kids, but now we're really close.
Aw, that's sweet. I think stories like that make conversations more natural. When you share a funny memory or a little story, it helps people connect with you emotionally.
Yeah, and it also helps you practice storytelling in English.
Exactly. You can say something like, "When I was little, my sister always helped me with homework," or "My parents love cooking together on weekends." Simple sentences, but full of warmth.
Oh, that reminds me. Another phrase I often use is, "I'm the oldest child." That tells people a lot about my role in the family.
Yeah, that's a great one. Or, "I'm the youngest in my family," which usually means you're the baby of the family.
Right. And usually the youngest gets spoiled a little.
True. And if you're in the middle, you can say, "I'm the middle child." That often means you try to keep peace between everyone.
So, to summarize, I come from a family of 4. I'm the oldest, youngest, or middle child. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. We're really close.
Perfect. And if you want to sound even more natural, you can add a detail or emotion, like, "I'm really close to my mom," or "My family means everything to me."
Oh, that's a nice one. My family means everything to me. It's emotional, but simple English.
Right. And here's another tip. When people ask about family in Western countries, they're usually just making conversation. They don't expect deep personal stories unless you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah, that's true. It's more about connection, not curiosity.
Exactly. So if someone says, "Tell me about your family," you can give a short answer like, "I come from a small family. My parents live in Hanoi, and I have one younger brother. We talk on the phone every week."
That's short, friendly, and natural. Perfect for daily conversation.
Totally agree. And remember, it's okay to pause or think for a second while answering. Sounding natural is more important than sounding perfect.
Absolutely. When I was preparing for IELTS, that's one thing I learned. Natural flow matters more than big vocabulary.
Exactly. You can speak simply but still sound fluent if you speak with confidence and emotion.
So true. Family is always a warm topic to talk about, and it's a great way to practice describing people in English.
So now that we've talked about how to introduce your family, let's go a little deeper. How can we describe our family members in a natural way?
Yeah, this is such an important part. When you describe your family, you want to show their personality and maybe what they do, not just their name or job.
Exactly. Instead of just saying, "My dad is a teacher," you can make it more interesting. Like, "My dad is a teacher, and he's really patient and funny."
Right. Adding one or two adjectives makes it sound more personal. You can say, "My mom is kind and hardworking," or "My brother is smart but a little lazy."
That's a classic combination. I think every family has one member like that.
Definitely. For me, my mom is super creative. She loves painting and designing small crafts. I think I got my artistic side from her.
Oh, that's lovely. So your mom inspired you to study art?
Yeah, she did. When I was little, she used to paint flowers on our walls. I thought it was the most beautiful thing ever.
That's such a great story. See, that's how you make your English storytelling sound natural. Mix description with a memory.
Exactly. You can say something like, "My dad loves cooking, especially on weekends," or "My sister enjoys reading mystery books."
Good examples. And remember, you can use simple verbs like love, enjoy, like, or spend time to talk about habits. For instance, "My grandmother loves gardening," or "My brother spends hours playing the guitar."
Yeah, and when you describe someone's personality, here are some great adjectives: kind, generous, caring, patient, funny, outgoing, reliable, strict.
Let's give examples for a few. "My dad is strict but caring." "My sister is outgoing. She makes friends everywhere she goes." "My mom is reliable. She always keeps her promises."
Ooh, that's a good one. Reliable. It means someone you can trust or depend on.
Right. And if you want to sound even more natural, you can use phrases like, "She's the type of person who always helps others," or "He's the kind of person who never gets angry."
Oh, that's nice. It's such a good structure. The type of person who.
Yeah, for example, "My dad's the type of person who wakes up early every day and goes jogging."
Or "My mom's the kind of person who always remembers everyone's birthday."
That's adorable. My mom's the same. She'll call the whole family just to remind everyone it's someone's birthday.
That's so sweet. You know, when I describe my family, I also like to include something about how we get along. Like, "My family is very close," or "We always eat dinner together."
Oh, yes. That's an important part too. Describing family relationships, not just individuals. For example, "We're a very close family. We support each other through everything. We enjoy spending time together."
I love those. And pronunciation tip. When you say close family, Make sure to pronounce close like close with an S sound, not close like to close the door.
Great point, Anna. That's a common mistake for learners.
Thanks, Professor.
You're learning fast.
Another thing I often hear is people saying, "My father is very kindly," but that's not natural. You should say, "My father is very kind." Kindly is an adverb, not an adjective.
Exactly. So remember, adjectives describe people: kind, funny, patient. Adverbs describe actions. He speaks kindly.
Yes, and if you want to make your sentences more emotional, you can add expressions like, "I really admire my dad because," or "I look up to my mom because," or "I'm proud of my sister because."
Perfect expressions. For example, I really admire my dad because he works so hard to support our family.
Or "I look up to my mom because she's strong and independent."
That's great vocabulary for IELTS speaking too. It shows emotion and connection.
True. And one last thing. Don't forget to smile when you talk about your family. Even though it's not visible, your tone sounds warmer and listeners can feel your emotion.
I couldn't agree more. Describing your family isn't just about grammar, it's about showing love and appreciation through language.
Exactly. So listeners, think of one person in your family right now, your mom, dad, or sibling, and try describing them out loud using 3 adjectives and 1 hobby.
For example, my mom is caring, creative, and patient. She loves cooking for our family.
Perfect. That's a great mini speaking practice for you. So when we talk about our family and friends in English, we don't just list who they are. Like, I have a father, a mother, a sister. That's okay for beginners, but it sounds a bit robotic, right?
Exactly. Instead, we want to add details and emotions. For example, instead of saying, I have a brother, you can say, I have an older brother who's really good at cooking, or my younger brother always makes me laugh. Adding those little descriptions makes your English sound alive and personal.
Yes. I used to say just my mom or my dad, but then I started saying things like, my mom is a teacher who loves painting, or my dad has a great sense of humor. It's such a small change, but it makes your story sound so much more real.
And when you talk about your friends, you can use adjectives to describe their personality or your relationship. For example, my best friend is really outgoing and loves meeting new people. Or, I have a close friend from university. We always help each other when life gets tough.
That's a good one. I remember one of my examiners told me, you speak like you're telling a story, not just answering a question. And that's actually what helped me get Band 9. If you're describing someone, imagine you're painting a picture with words. Give them color and life.
Exactly. You can also talk about shared experiences, like my cousin and I used to play video games together every weekend, or my best friend and I met during a summer camp. That shows your grammar, vocabulary, and storytelling ability, all in one sentence.
Oh, and don't forget to use phrases like, we get along really well. We've known each other for years. She's like a sister to me. These expressions sound natural and show emotional connection.
Nice examples, Anna. And pronunciation tip, when you say family, remember it's often pronounced as family, not family. Little pronunciation details like that make your speech sound smoother.
Good tip. And you can also use idioms when talking about people, like, he's the life of the party, or she has a heart of gold. Those idioms help you sound more fluent and natural.
Yes, idioms are perfect for describing personality, but use them naturally. Don't try to force too many in one sentence. You could say, My best friend has a heart of gold. She's always helping others. That sounds genuine.
So basically, when describing family or friends, add details, what they do or what they're like, add feelings, how you feel about them, add stories, something you did together. That combination always works.
Perfect summary, Anna. And remember, practice describing your family or friends in different situations. For example, for an IELTS speaking Part 1 question, you can say, I come from a close-knit family. My parents are both teachers, and we love spending weekends cooking together. It's short, natural, and full of detail.
That's right. And the more you practice talking about your family and friends, the easier it becomes to talk about any personal topic. It's like building a story muscle.
Exactly. And that's what 20 Minutes English Daily is all about. Practicing real English you can actually use in life, not just memorized answers. All right, Anna, I think it's time we make this topic a bit more personal. You've been in the UK for a while now. Tell us a bit about your family back home. Do you miss them?
Oh, absolutely. I'm really close to my family. I come from a small town, and I'm the youngest child. My mom's a painter. She actually inspired me to study art, and my dad's an engineer. We're kind of the perfect mix of creativity and logic at home.
That's such a nice balance, art and engineering. Sounds like dinner conversations at your house must be interesting.
They really are. My dad would talk about machines and designs, and my mom would start talking about colors and emotions. And I'd be sitting there thinking, maybe I should design something beautiful and useful. That's actually how I got into product design in the first place.
That's lovely. And how do you keep in touch with your family now that you're in the UK?
We have a family video call every Sunday morning. My parents always ask, "Are you eating properly?" Every single week. But honestly, it's comforting. Even though I'm far away, those little chats make me feel at home.
That's really sweet. You know, I think family connection is something we never outgrow. When I was younger, my family wasn't the kind that said, I love you, very often. You know, the typical British way. But my mum always made me a cup of tea when I was stressed. That was her way of saying, I love you.
Aw, that's so wholesome. I love that. Love in the form of tea.
Exactly. Now, what about your friends? You must have made some great ones here in the UK.
Yes, my best friend here is Sophie. She's also an art student. She's super outgoing, and she kind of pulled me out of my shell when I first arrived. When I felt homesick, she took me to museums, coffee shops, and even to her hometown for a weekend. That meant so much to me.
That's a good friend. And it shows how friendship can really shape your experience in another country.
Yeah, definitely. It made me realize that family doesn't always mean blood. Sometimes your friends become your family too, especially when you live abroad.
I couldn't agree more. When I studied in the US years ago, I was the quiet, nervous international student. But I met a group of people who made me feel like I belonged. They became my second family. We still talk to this day, and every time we chat, it feels like no time has passed at all.
That's so true. Real friendship doesn't fade, even if you're far apart. I guess that's why talking about family and friends in English is so meaningful. It's not just vocabulary, it's emotion, connection, and identity.
Well said, Anna. And I think that's the perfect takeaway for today's episode. When you speak about people you love, let your feelings come through. That's what makes your English sound natural and your story unforgettable.
Beautifully said, Ben. And to our listeners, try talking about your family or your best friend today. Record yourself or chat with a partner. Don't worry about being perfect. Focus on being real.
Exactly, because that's how you build confidence, one real conversation at a time.
All right, everyone. What a lovely conversation today. We've talked about so many things: family, friends, and how to express your emotions naturally in English.
Yes, I think this episode really shows how personal language can be. When you talk about your loved ones, your English becomes warmer, more genuine, and that's what makes people want to listen to you.
Exactly. So before we wrap up, let's quickly review what we've learned today. First, don't just list your family members. Add details and emotions. For example, my mom is a teacher who loves gardening. Or my brother always makes me laugh.
Right. Second, use descriptive adjectives and relationship expressions when talking about friends, like, my best friend is outgoing and kind, or we get along really well. It sounds so much more natural.
Third, tell small stories about the people in your life. Even a short sentence like, we used to play together every weekend, makes your answer feel alive.
And don't forget pronunciation. Family sounds like family, not family. Small details like that make a big difference in spoken English.
Oh, and we can't forget some of the expressions we mentioned today. Let's review a few. We've known each other for years. She's like a sister to me. He has a heart of gold. We're really close. Those are perfect for your IELTS speaking or any real conversation.
Exactly. And here's your daily speaking challenge. Pick one person, maybe a family member or a close friend, and describe them in 1 minute. Try to include these 3 things: who they are, what they're like, and why they're important to you.
That's a great challenge. You can even record yourself and listen back. Notice your pronunciation, your tone, and whether your story sounds natural.
Yes, and remember, it's not about perfection, it's about connection. When you speak with heart, people can feel it, even if your grammar isn't perfect.
Exactly. That's the magic of communication. So, Ben, before we say goodbye, I have to say, this episode made me miss my family a little bit.
Me too, Anna. Maybe after this recording, I'll give my mom a call.
Aw, that's sweet. To everyone listening, go tell someone you care about how much they mean to you and do it in English.
That's the best kind of homework, isn't it?
Totally. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow 20 Minutes English Daily for more natural English conversations every week.
Thanks for joining us today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English every day.
See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.